Hello, everyone. He's Matt.
And he's Kyle.
And it's time to live and let jive.
Oh.
This is where, like, I feel like the intro graphic happens, but I know it's at the very beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so this is your first time watching Live and Let Jive. This is a podcast where we check out the live performances and focus on that perspective of a band's or any musical artists. Any musical artist.
Oh, they're delicious live performances, whether it be burlesque or things of the such.
To see if they satiate you?
Oh, indubitably. Yes.
I want to poke out like one of your glasses so you're wearing a monocle for this episode. You're so classy.
We watch them to see if they please us.
Do you dare? We're like the two grumpy old ass Muppets.
Yeah.
Like the ones at the end of the Keep Fit Fishin' music video.
Yeah.
Speaking of that music video, you'll never guess who we're talking about today. Can you recognize the crotches behind us?
Everyone's crotch that we've ever met.
I want to say Ricky Martin.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah. Rick Springfield.
Yeah. I want to say a fifth one. Just keep going.
Oh. Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Never gonna give. Never gonna give.
And Ricky Rat.
Oh my God.
We're talking about Weezer today.
Yeah.
And since this is a band that's been around for such a long time, sort of like how we did with Binkle 182, we'll be focusing on the early era of Weezer for this episode. Specifically, they're like around the time the first two albums were released.
Oh, yeah. So whip out your inhalers, because we're getting balls deep in weed.
So we're probably about to get into our first video, because we usually like to just sort of dive right in and watch something like the band, like a song that the band is more well known for, before we get sometimes more obscure this time around. Who's to say? We'll see.
I love this song.
Yeah, so
You are chilly. It's nice weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect song.
Yeah, it's getting kind of cold outside. Yeah, everyone's got sweaters. They may or may not be getting caught in door frames.
Yeah.
And then you get into your car, start driving away, and then all of a sudden you're getting naked before your eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's happened every single day of the week this week.
We've all been there on a daily basis. So let's check out the live performance of Undone the Sweater song.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
So,
Oh, my God.
so for those who don't know,
Yeah.
the lead singer of Weezer, his name is Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah, he's a body of water. Mixed with a politician.
Mixed with Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an Italian river.
Italian River?
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
look at him. He's looking like he's right out of Stranger Things.
Yeah. So he so do you know the background of like him and the band?
He escaped Vecna, and he's like, man, I gotta start a band. Nah, I'm just kidding. They started back in 1991, 92.
Weezer technically like from
Probably even before that.
92, but he was in some metal bands, like hair bands before that, especially in the 80s. I'm not sure when he had this specific hairdo, the old bowl cut.
Oh, yeah.
But basically he had extremely long hair, like basically right up until Weezer needed to take their like album or like maybe press photos, and then he like looked at pictures of himself from it when he was a little kid, and kind of was like, I'm gonna look like how I looked when I was a kid, but before that his hair was down probably to his butt crack.
Damn, well, that makes things easy to wipe.
Exactly.
Take a shower.
Flossing my ass.
Yeah, take a shower and you let the hair do all the work.
That's why we all join metal bands.
Yeah, some people have all the luck. Damn.
All the luck.
Yeah.
These damn follically blessed people.
Yeah, damn it. Oh, well.
Okay, so the thing that impresses me most about him and why Weezer is one of my favorite bands is, and he's one of my favorite songwriters, is the fact that he takes on being like the principal songwriter. He's the lead guitarist of the band, and despite all that, he's got this, especially in this time period, to focus on the 90s, he has this sort of like broken thing about him where he wants to be a rock star, but he has horrible stage fright. He's incredibly socially awkward, and it's like I probably has like I mean. Maybe his general anxiety, but being on stage in front of people gives him horrible stage fright. Yeah, so it's just kind of like paints his picture of a very interesting person.
Hey, gotta start somewhere. He's doing exposure therapy, technically. Just jumping right out there. But it's crazy. He's been in other bands. How'd he do with that, then?
With the metal bands?
Yeah.
He wasn't the lead singer of the other bands. He was the lead guitarist.
Lead guitarist?
He was a shredder guy. Yeah,
man, those damn turtles.
He was tormenting those turtles in the 80s. And only, I guess, when that whole scene kind of phased out, he was working at a Tower Records.
Oh, nice.
In Los Angeles, being with his crazy hair that I was mentioning, and where like all this music was being played that he would never have subjected himself to before, like
all the pop stuff.
A lot of pop stuff, including like like older stuff like Beach Boys and Beatles. And he was like, at first I was like, and then, a lot of like 80s, like Blondie and Madonna. And to the point where it's like he actually started learning to appreciate it and enjoy it. And that's when he sort of crafted what I think this band is at its core. It's like a band that makes catchy pop songs, but when he wants to break out the guitar and do cool stuff, he has the capabilities.
See.
So
easy.
And then we'll get into the bassist there. The bassist who took his microphone. He's the third crotch from the right. So.
Nice.
Yeah. He's the one who I feel like has the most stage presence. And people perhaps think that he had all the talent of the band. Whoa. And when he quit after the second album, I don't know if he quit. Yeah. That's a very like open to debate type of topic. Left the band after the second album.
Yeah.
Did he take all the creative juices with him?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
I mean, Weezer's got 1 million albums, so I'd say I think they're in the green.
Yeah, well, so the first album came out, the Blue album, and it's a lot of fun, but I think it was sort of crapped on by a lot of people, being like this is like a commercial product, like you just combine all these things together, and their second album, Pinkerton, was sort of a reaction to that, being like, I'm going to make something so personal and serious that no one will, there'll be no guess that it's not. I'm not joking, because believe it or not, the songs on the Blue album weren't meant to be jokes. Like some people think like, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Like, oh my god, that's so fucking dumb.
I always thought it was a fun song.
Yeah, it's a fun song, and I think he wrote it under like happy circumstances. I think they were just like, they got their record label, and that was like where the inspiration took them. And I think like Holiday was written in that type of thought process too. No, that's Island in the Sun. Yep. Anyways, so do you remember when you first became aware of this band, Matt?
From Fuse. Yeah, because they would play Ooh, I Love Just Like Buddy Holly a lot. And a lot of stuff like that. They would play, especially their newer stuff, like We Are All on Drugs and everything like that. New Direction. Was that the song? Different Situation.
Perfect situation.
New Direction. I love that song. New Erection for me.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I got a brand new one.
Yeah. But they had a lot of stuff like that. Then Ethan Island in the Sun. That's how. So I knew a lot of their hits before I knew about Pinkerton. That's for certain.
Yeah. So that was kind of like I don't know. I kind of, me personally, I would summarize as that's like the second wave of Weezer. So that's like when they. Because after these first two albums, after Pinkerton flopped, that's when Rivers sort of went into a bit of a like, I need to like learn how to write a song all over again. People hate my music.
I love Pinkerton. I think that's one of the best albums that they've ever made.
Yeah, I mean it's changed so much since then. But basically, like when they release new music, like the Green album and the Maladroits album after that, it's such like a bare bones, like very simplistic type of music. So so you kind of get to see how like the band was before. I don't know, public reception and stuff like that kind of altered it. Yeah. So I first I mean, I was probably aware of the Buddy Holly music video because I had Windows 95 just like everyone did, because that was included on it.
What? Word. Damn. That's crazy.
But I probably wasn't like aware of them until the Hashpipe music video in 2001, and then Island in the Sun. And I mean, I was always aware of them. I don't think I was a fan of Beverly Hills. If I was,
No.
We played it in our band though.
Yeah, because it's a silly song. Whatever. I mean, you learn to appreciate it when you play it a lot more.
Maybe it's incredibly easy, which is like the saving grace of playing it in your band. Like, I could chill.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's like you let your brain relax for a little bit before you start playing batshit crazy.
Yeah. For the most part, Weezer tunes their guitars down a half step, so it's like E flat, A flat, and so on. But playing Beverly Hills, like you could just play an F, and it's the same key as the song on the album. So you only have to tune your guitar differently. It's like so freaking simple. But yeah, but I didn't become a fan of Weezer till later, like 2008.
Dang.
And for some reason, like it all kind of clicked with me. They released an album then. They're the band with the most self-titled albums, as far as I'm aware. All different colors.
Yeah.
So that one was the Red album, and they had these bonus tracks that were so much more lyrically interesting than anything I'd heard from anyone at that point. And they had these like songs on there that didn't follow a normal song structure. They're just kind of like it would follow them like emotions or like this or like the musically it would build up and like fall back down, stuff like that. So I was like, holy shit, this band could do really interesting things and has a lot of potential. And then you kind of like fall into their discography and see when it's like to be a Weezer fan is to be frustrated when you're like, I know what you're capable of, do more of it. And then when they make cookie cutter silly pop songs, you're like, oh, you're breaking my heart.
Yeah, I like the cookie cutter pop songs.
Well, I mean, some of them are very good, and that's an art within itself, which he's very, very into cracking the code on.
Yeah, especially since if it wasn't for the pop songs, I don't know, you think they would be as big as they are today?
No, absolutely not. Yeah. I guess there's the question if like they could have gone in a direction, for better or worse, of like a more kooky band like a Radiohead or so. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Spangle.
Yeah, Spangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoopadiddy.
Yeah. Did you ever hear Spangle? Well, we'll save that for another time.
All right, so let's keep powering on with the next video.
Oh, yeah.
So this is of the Pinkerton era, where I think what Rivers did was he chugged a lot of beer, stood there and swayed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that song.
And he trimmed his mushroom cut. What the fuck?
Oh no! Bring it back.
Yeah.
He actually had he had it again in like 2000.
Damn.
And he also had braces.
Braces?
Oh yeah.
How big was his foreskin collection?
Humongolicious.
Woo, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
I think this was in Germany.
Germany, Deutschland.
Yeah, the motherland.
You can tell. Look how excited they are.
Yes, this is good.
Ja, dieses Hubersong.
Wow, yeah?
Oversong.
I thought, like, yeah, this is Huberstank.
Yeah. Dieses macht Spaß, ja. Sehr klar. Sehr cool.
So, there's I think it's a true fact about this band, especially like this is more recently. The other guitarist's name is Brian.
Oh,
and
Cranston.
And at least one occasion, Brian's been fined for messing up on guitar at his shows.
Damn. Fine?
Yeah. Because
Like the Germans came out and they're like, "Du spielst liebe Scheiße. $500 euro."
Like Rivers has fined him for like playing the wrong notes and screwing up on guitar.
How much was the fine?
I wish I knew. It probably is like...
He's like, "Sorry, you're not eating this year."
Yeah. It's like the end of the...
Wow, it's like Elvis right now.
Yeah. Oh, too sexy.
Yeah. Dude.
Don't you see?
Whew. It's like something out of like Big Bang Theory meets Elvis. It's like two worlds collide.
I still love this song.
Yeah.
But it's so kooky with the... with the bending of the notes. And Pinkerton is now known to be one of the formative emo albums.
Yeah, emo's great.
But you see, he's basically just like looking straight down.
Why doesn't he just imagine everybody naked? Or as a potato?
Everyone is a potato.
Yeah, big old potato heads.
Is potato.
Or why
Bring home
doesn't he
the
imagine
turkey
them
if you
all as
bring
Walter
home the
White
bacon.
in his underwear? With a shirt on. A singular shirt.
Yeah, why didn't they think of that in 1996?
I don't know.
Foolish.
Yeah.
You know.
He could have came up with the concept for Breaking Bad if he did that.
They look like they're all auditioning to be on The Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh, man.
They have like the outfit from like all the episodes of Whitest Kids You
For
Know.
a while, they were the whitest kids I knew.
That guy looks like the lead singer of All American Rejects.
And yeah, maybe a little bit.
You know, put on a cowboy hat and sing with a person that plays guitar really well.
After this, they didn't play too many Pinkerton songs live for a while because they thought that people hated it.
Looks like a Dursleys over there.
The Dursleys?
Yeah. Look at that red hair. Look at that
The Dursleys had red hair?
Or whatever they Damn it.
From Harry
Harry's
Potter?
parents. Harry's family.
Harry's? Oh. Like his actual mom and dad?
Yeah. What's their last name?
I don't remember. It was Harry's parents' last name.
Not Harry's. What the hell? Ron.
Oh, Ron's. I was like, Harry's mom, I think.
Ron Weasley. Why am I thinking the Dursleys? That was his adopted parents.
Ron Dursley.
Yeah. Ron, when are you going to tell me?
Yeah, when were you going to tell me we were related? We snogged. It's like,
remember the common room? I chugged your polyjuice potion.
Yeah.
I knew they purpled at Hogwarts.
Oh.
You feel like they would take polyjuice potion, become each other, and then do it?
Yeah. That way it doesn't count as, questionable stuff. It just counts as masturbation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a little...
Or twinning.
Just their voices don't change, even though their voice boxes do.
Oi, Ron. # we're twinning.
Okay, so I presume the first time we ever saw Weezer together was when we saw it at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
You remember what day that was? It was...
John...
It was on... it was on
the beach.
No, I don't think that was the first time.
City?
It was in the city.
That was for Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. It was on Halloween. Ooh. You got it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, my God.
They came out wearing the costumes that they wore when they were on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba is sick.
And then they got stripped from them and got naked. And then they did the rest of the show in the buff.
Then they all dressed like Tommy Pickles and played.
Mm-hmm. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
You remember? I remember when we were leaving at the end of that show. There was, for no reason at all, I guess other than it was Halloween, that there was a lot of Beyonce dancers doing the I'm like, why is this happening now? Oh,
it was all the rage.
Do you remember who opened for them at that show?
It was Matt and Kim.
Oh, you good?
Yeah.
See, you said you don't remember things.
I remember some things, not everything. Far from it. Well, I remember shit. I called Ron's parents the Dursleys.
That's just a silly oopsie. It's the same syllables, and who could help it?
That's true.
Rivers would look like Harry Potter if he had a stylish scar on his forehead.
Oh my God, he would. An older Harry Potter that lost all his magic from having a traumatic concussion causing amnesia. But it made him an idiot savant at guitar.
Yeah. Imagine that's how it worked out.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I've been like in 18 car crashes and still not a perfect guitarist.
Where were we watching? Didn't we watch a video about that guy that slammed his head and then he was able to play piano amazingly?
Oh.
Yeah. And everybody's like, I gotta have this guy play piano because he's like the world's best pianist.
Is it every time he loses it, he needs to go and whack his head again?
He's gotta dive into a 4-foot pool head first.
And just crack his fucking skull
just
open.
crack his head. You never dive.
It reminds me a little bit of the Family Guy episode where Peter can only play piano when he's drunk.
Yeah.
And he kills his last brain cell.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And they have that Twilight Zone ending. I'm the only one left here. Oh, my glasses. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Right. So Weezer also plays like some nice things acoustically as well. And they did it in that time period. And I feel like that's something that never really changed about them. So I wanted to have an example of a non-single type of song. Because, I mean, we could listen to Buddy Holly all day and all your hip songs.
Hip hip.
Yeah, this might be that song.
Oh, dang it.
And this song...
That sounds pretty nice.
Do you think in 1994 a lot of bands were like mentioning like Dungeons and Dragons and X-Men and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Because those two things are alluded to in this song.
Metallica made a song about it.
Oh, okay.
Pantera made a song about it. It was cool. Those were the days. Tabletop.
Tabletop?
Yeah, tabletop RPG.
Look how young he is.
Oh my god.
Kitty Pryde.
Oh my god, you just unleashed Vecna.
Which, so he's Will Byers.
Yeah.
Spoilers? No.
What?
You spoiled the whole season.
No! It's only been 6 months. And not half the world has seen that show.
You know why the bassist doesn't play acoustic bass at these things?
Because the acoustic bass just sounds like you're playing the Cars for Kids song.
Yeah, he knew back then. Yeah, I mean, he just thought it was like a pointless instrument or like a crappy...
I feel you.
I think acoustic basses are cool, though.
Yeah, I think they're neat. Same thing with like that little drum, like that group that we saw is, what the hell was their name? Zach and Seth? Seth and Zach?
Oh, yeah.
Where that one guy had like the little slap drum. That was cool.
I also, especially in this time period, that he like has like a very soft, fragile voice. When they made their comeback in 2001, something happened with his voice where I don't know if he like took formal singing lessons or something like that, but he never really sang like this ever again. And I'm not sure like what it is, but it's like the raw emotion approach that that people who love the band this time and like never got back to them yearn for.
What if they just filled them up with Xanax and they're like, go out, sing, my child.
I feel like he's on Xanax in all these videos.
On his like risperidone cocktail. It's like, yes, the good stuff.
The bassist primarily does falsettos, if you've noticed. He all he does is sing the same melody an octave higher. And Brian, the one on guitar over there, usually does the actual harmonies.
Dang.
Especially in this time period.
So the other guy's just Tiny Tim?
Yeah. I don't mean to crap on him. Yeah. He went on to do another band called The Rentals.
Oh, yeah.
Where Maya Rudolph was a member before she was famous.
Damn.
For like, I don't know, a tour. I don't even remember like what she did or what instrument she played, but she was in it.
The Electric Triangle. Maya Rudolph. What was Santa gonna do without her guiding his sleigh?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Isn't just
Oh yeah, I hear his high-pitched voice.
yeah. But people love his falsettos for some reason. They're like, he just adds so much extra to the song. I was like, I feel like I don't know if I would do without it, but
It makes me think of like Chad Van Galen or Galen. That guy's pretty wild. Mm-hmm. He also does high-pitched falsetto.
and that's their drummer Pat playing the other guitars. He plays basically every instrument too.
God,
he's like a super like into Van Halen and Rush and like imitates like guitar solos perfectly. Type of guy. He's very talented as well.
does he know how to play the hydrophone?
The hydrophone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you ever hear a hydrophone? If I remember correctly what it's called. It's like this crazy instrument you fill with water and you slap it, and like it's got like little spires that you hit.
So someone walks up to you and you're like, man, I could play every instrument. You're like, what about the hydrophone?
Oh yeah, you better believe it. Break out those weird instruments, those quirky ones.
You should just always have them in your backpack, like ready to go.
Do you know how to play this fucking thing? Oh, I do. Suck. Woo! That's how it sounds. It's like a haunting instrument.
Oh, it's not just a theremin.
Yeah, no.
It was sounds like it.
It's a waterman.
An Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman.
Yeah, it's an Aquaman.
With that, I smell shit on a bed. I think we better go. I think we better go to a commercial break. Aquaman.
Oh my god, my back has been killing me all day, Matt.
You had a hot date?
No.
Oh.
I was back at my place. I was sitting in my piece of shit chair, and it was like ruining my back.
Oh shit, dude. Well, how's your back feeling now?
You know, it's getting better, and I can't fathom why right now.
Is it because you're sitting in a comfy ass Vertagear chair?
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Oh.
You know, every time that I'm here and I'm chilling on these lovely Vertagear chairs, I almost said sofas, they're so comfy, they feel like a sofa. It's like rejuvenating. It's so much more comfortable. And I don't know where you come from when you talk about these chairs, but I'm someone with a bony butt and part of the bony butt brigade. Bony butt brigade. So that's like my legs are always falling asleep, I'm losing sensation in my toes. Occasionally a pinky toe falls off.
Damn.
And I don't have to worry about that with Vertagear. It's very comfortable. And if you go on their website, and if you go on SPACEZAMBONIE.com/Vertagear, and go on there, and you can see all the different cool chairs that they have. They got ones with the convertible arms, which is like if you're playing acoustic guitar or recording instruments, then it's perfect for that. And wonderful options. It's a wonderful product.
They recline into space. You name it, they're amazing. You'll never know comfort until you've sat in a Vertagear chair. Oh yeah, ooh la la.
So one more time, where do people find that good stuff?
You go to www.spacezamboni.com/Vertagear.
Your Tushy will thank you.
You better believe it.
Speaking of Tushy, Matt.
Yeah? Tushy Stackhouse?
Yes. Speaking of Tushy Stackhouse.
Yeah?
I was watching this episode of True Blood the other day. It had Bill and Tushy.
Yeah?
and they were going back to the Stackhouse.
Oh, yeah. They were going to bump uglies?
Yeah, but then they couldn't because they lacked the appropriate lovemaking equipment.
Oh, my God. Are you telling me they didn't have flavored lubricants and DOMs of cons?
No, they definitely didn't. Where could they have possibly gotten these products?
They could have gone to www.spacezamboni.com/bunny shop, and they could have gotten a whole bunch of amazing, sensual, pleasurable devices and such.
Oh, Bill and Tushy.
Yeah. Too bad your show got canceled before we became on the scene. So sorry for coming on so late, but still you should have gone to the bunny shop. Travel forward in time, buy your stuff, then go back into True Blood, you stinkers.
So don't be like Bill and Tushy. You could spicing up your love life going on SPACEZAMBONIE.com/bunny shop.
And who knows, maybe if they went to the bunny shop, their show might have lasted longer. I don't know.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Well, I think that about does it for the advertisements. Well, let's go back to the main show. We'll see you in a hot minute.
Yeah. All right, hi, welcome back from the ad break.
Wow!
We're talking about Weezer's live performances circa 1994 to 1996.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, they used these things. Okay.
What? What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
It's okay, Matt.
Oh, my God.
It's okay. Here, I was ignoring my severed arm.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Are you chilling out now?
Docile now. I'm calling.
Oh, God, he's beyond hope.
Sorry, I keep looking at these scary little rectangles. I don't know what the hell they are.
Oh, okay. So this is one additional live performance. This one's from the Pinkerton era. This is an extra weird video because what would Weezer, an awkward band, be without cringe videos?
Oh.
So the story, as far as I'm aware, is there some sort of contest, like if your school wins, Weezer will come and perform a live set there.
Oh my God, that sounds really familiar.
So they actually released the audio from this on Pinkerton Deluxe, not like a handful of years ago, but the actual they have a good amount of videos, even though this was way before people filmed their own stuff. This is like someone brought a camcorder in type of stuff that we've been watching. So without further ado, if you know anything about Pink Triangle and how high schoolers would react to hearing a song about...
Oh my God!
Yeah. I haven't watched this in a while, so...
Wow! It looks like it's straight out of Nickelodeon.
So, and they probably were like, oh, it's the Buddy Holly Sweater Song Band.
Oh my God.
And meanwhile, they're doing this to promote their super personal album, Pinkerton. So, oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So even though we just watched a couple live acoustic performances, in terms of like the regular stage shows, this isn't a band that's known for like a lot of flashiness, and I feel like they don't even have like cool lights or anything like that. They're just straight up just standing there playing. They're not probably the most exciting band in the world to see. So it's like those are all like factors and considerations. Like you want to go out and see a show. It's like, do you need to have all those things to enjoy it?
No. I don't think so. I think we've seen bands that just hang around in their spot. And
you just vibe on the music, I guess, is what you do at the live shows. And I mean, I've loved seeing Weezer the times that I've seen them. They're the flying W.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if any of these videos have it. I think they had it back then, or at least like an earlier version of it. But
I thought so too. But I guess that was a pretty recent thing. I guess that was more like 2001 era.
They definitely had it by then.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, I feel like there's not that much like stage flashiness about them. But around the time that I got into Weezer in 2008 and beyond, that's actually that's not true. Around the Make Believe era, 2005, that's when Rivers got really into meditation, and he did it for a bunch of years. He was even celibate for a whole year doing that.
Damn.
And but throughout that's what helped him overcome his horrible stage fright. And it's only in like 2005 and beyond that he's been more engaging with the audience. And when we saw them, he was like full on like jumping around, running around the stage. And for a while he jumped on a trampoline at his stages. He did that until he fell and hurt himself. And then he's like, no more trampoline, I guess.
I like if he became a eunuch.
He just broke his dick.
Yeah, just remove everything.
Oh, okay.
It's like, that's it. Now I got no stage fright anymore.
Yeah, but it's like he's done lots of like much more like fan crowd interaction things. They did those hootenannies with their fans where they would play a set, and for their first encore they would bring anyone who brought an instrument up onto they'd bring instruments to the show and come up onto the stage and play like Island in the Sun and I think like Beverly Hills or something. And it's like he's done really neat creative things with the fan base. So it's like and that's continuing on to this day. His current passion is coding. He coded. He he made his own streaming service to experiment with his own stuff called Weezify.
Wow.
Where it's where he's releasing his like archives of demos, because he's like he writes like hundreds of songs per like album cycle, and sometimes very often not the best songs even make it on the album. So it's like but then you follow their music and you get to hear like, oh, I've heard this demo before, it's cool to hear it be used in this way. Or sometimes it goes the other way, you're like, oh, you changed the words and shit. They released they're doing the seasons EPs now, 7 songs per season, and they just released the autumn one. The one on the closing track, which is called Run, Rave, and Run, it breaks into this outro, which the song's a normal, like, you know, like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 song. It breaks into this 1 2 3 1 2 3 outro, and I was like, that's the demo Pacific Sunset, which is like a fan favorite type demo of theirs. And so I'm like listening to it, and you know, it was a piano demo and it was very pleasant, and but on the track proper, it was guitars and maybe a little synth in the background, and it's very artfully done, I think. But then I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, they're probably gonna change the words because the song's like, I don't know,
too sexy.
Well, the song's just like, it has nothing to do with California Pacific. It was sort of just like, I don't know, it's like flee from your problems, I guess, if I had to guess what the song meant. But then they break into the lyrics from the demo, and I was like, oh, fan service, he does care. Well,
dang.
So somewhere in there's a human. No, he seems very human. He seems like a very sweet guy, and he's just like, yeah, I'm weird, hopefully people learn to understand that.
So the whole song's about In and Out?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Speaking of In and Out, let's go in and out of this video in progress.
Well, definitely Rivers can, because he's celibate.
I totally clicked that. Oh, right.
All right, baby.
Yeah, it's a little glitchy.
Well, he is kind of Harry Potter. He's got the lightning bolt on his strap.
Oh yeah, he's got the strap with a lightning strap. Yeah, he also ditched the glasses after people were like, haha, the Buddy Holly song is funny. He's like, I'm not wearing the glasses now. He's very like reactive to like how people received it. Especially back then.
Hey, I don't know, I wouldn't give a crap. I'd be like, sure, I'm Buddy Holly.
Yeah, you're very good with the flow.
I ate him. Now I am him.
Did you know that he went to Harvard?
Harvard? Yeah.
Yeah. But he did like half of it like in this time period in between albums. And he didn't finish till like 2006.
Did he have a class with Obama?
He did, actually.
Hey. Look at that.
Obama, Rick James.
Rick James? He does cocaine.
No, he doesn't.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Whoa. And he's not a fan of couches, per my understanding.
Damn. Especially when he's rubbing his dirty shoes into them. No thanks.
Being across. This is a questionable song, too, about fantasizing about a young fan who sent him a letter. But she's 18. You are an 18-year-old girl.
All right.
But still, he like...
What if he was just saying that?
What?
Nothing.
That's cool.
Look at that.
Tim Burton.
Oh my God.
What does a tree that was cut down by Edward Scissorhands say when it falls?
What?
Tim Burton.
Oh my God. Dude. Bruh. I like that joke. That's going to be my only joke for the next year.
You enjoy that one.
Yeah.
You're going to lose all your friends.
No.
You're friends with a lot of Helena Bonham Carters.
Yeah, oh my God. If I could meet Helena Bonham Carter, I'd be like,
his
you're
ex-wife.
in everything.
Yeah, I loved you in everything I've ever seen.
Every single movie from Tim Burton, amazing.
I like his guitars a lot, too.
Yeah.
I love a sexy
Got a lot of
Strat.
strats.
At some point, he moves on to the Gibsons, but back then, yeah, that really cool light blue Stratocaster. You like his swerve move?
Yeah, you better believe it.
You know how like bands that played fast music like usually had the guitars like real low when they were young and then like raise them up higher up? Like
I always played it really high.
yeah, it's like his is already pretty high up.
Yeah. I play it like I'm a Beatle.
Yeah, actually his are pretty low. Yeah, mine's above my head when I play.
Yeah. I like it where it's like tit high, so that I'm like,
Yeah, it's like I don't have any problems reaching.
yeah.
I guess when we played in a band, I tried to look cool, but I was like literally as low as I could fathom doing it. And then at some point, I think I gave up, and I got a new Strat that, like, one notch was like above crotch level, the other one was like way too low. So I was like, oh, I don't have a choice now.
Damn. Modern rock.
That was across the sea.
Mm.
Oh, they got legs.
They're multiplying.
They know how to use them.
Oh my god, they're multiplying.
I'm curious. Do we have time? Okay, so because like this is a 8-minute song, and then there's a few little tasty extras.
Little tasty extra.
So sorry. This is 1993.
Oh my god.
So that's when he had the bucket cut.
The bucket.
Bucket.
Mr. Bucket.
You put your balls in his mouth.
Mr. Bucket. He'll slobber them out. He loves them.
Yeah, great. So this is the closing track from their first album.
Oh my god, there's our birthday.
Our birthday.
Every single one of our birthdays.
Yeah, I forgot that I was born in 93.
Weezer.com, the internet of 93.
Yeah, maybe that's a reason for their success. They drove Mercedeses and had the internets. The band also had a I don't know what you call him, like a documentarian. It was like another bandmate, except he didn't play any instruments, and he was like their photographer.
His instrument was the camera.
But he his name is Carl, and he basically like recorded every show, and just like always kept track of them. So, and I think he ran the website.
That's pretty cool. Damn.
Yeah, and he's still involved with the band still. I mean, it's a good gig. Why would you screw with that?
Oh my god, it's Coco.
Coco?
Yeah, Miguel.
Oh.
Remember me.
No. I guess this is not bucket cut. He's got like cool like Tom DeLonge hair before Tom DeLonge had it.
Oh yeah.
Don't waste your time on me. Just a voice inside my head.
I always loved how the guitar sounds in this.
Dreamy.
It's like very peculiar riffs, but it sounds so nice.
Dreamy grunge.
Molecules of oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Oh god. That's science.
This episode gonna end with a cover?
What?
A cover? I don't think so, will it?
We finally go into the music studio.
Oh my god. That'd be crazy.
It's all men. And so it seems. So what do you say about them in this time period specifically? Is this a band that you would consider seeing live one day?
No. Yes. Yes, big time.
I mean, we have
We've seen them quite a few times.
Yeah, it's like
Weezer's great.
I mean, we have the benefit of like retrospect to be like, yeah, we really like Pinkerton and that stuff. So,
oh my god,
it's like if we could go back in a time machine and be like, it's okay. One day people will understand. I mean, I would definitely see them in this time period.
Pixelated video.
If I weren't a preschool child,
wow,
I would have been at their shows.
Damn. Would you travel back in time and watch them live?
Yeah.
In a high school?
Oh.
Ugh.
How old am I? I'm my age now?
Yeah.
You've introduced a conundrum to me.
Yeah.
You know what I was about to say, but then that was wrong.
Uh-oh.
I was about to say, can I stand outside the window? I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I'll scratch that one from the record. Fuck it, guys, stand outside the window.
I mean, that is an option. I
just want to be like Mr. Ed, stick in my head and be like, hey,
oh, I'm a horse.
yeah, ignore me. I'm not a I'm a horse.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I'm a dying tauntaun.
Yeah, wearing a giant tauntaun costume at this high school.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Listen, if you're in 1996 right now,
Yeah.
and you're at a high school to see a Weezer show, and there's a horse head sticking in through the gymnasium window,
Yeah.
just fucking ignore me.
Damn. You're just the horse. What?
Yeah. Am I up to no good? Nay. It's a classy joke. So,
Yes.
other than the chorus of the song, it's the same bass riff until the very last note
Wow. Damn.
where it ends.
Bruh.
But everyone loves Only in Dreams mainly because of this second half of it, the extended instrumental kind of crescendo.
This just screams like 90s. This video just makes me think of like every 90s grungy video.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to be Kurt Cobain for a while. Yeah, especially up to that point. There's some conspiracy theorists that think that Kurt Cobain became him.
Whoa. Dude. That's crazy.
It's a little awkward.
Dated Courtney Love for so long?
Yeah. she changes a man, I guess.
He's like, man, I gotta get out of this. I better become another artist.
Yeah, I better alter my music slightly.
Yeah. And really mess up my eyes so I have the glasses. Yeah.
Oh, it's dark now. I can't see shit. Here we are. Say it ain't so.
Courtney Love is a heartbreaker. Like his hand's not even moving in that shot.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's just moving so fast. It's like Dragon Ball.
And this shit's in like 32 frames per second. So
Yeah.
you should really see every motion perfectly.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, this is actually filmed in 8K.
I want like this video to be done in the style of ABBA Now, where they're all pixelated
ABBA Now?
but live. Yeah.
I love if ABBA Now is called ABBA Now.
ABBA Now. Hope you're feeling ABBA Now. ABBA Now.
This is the part the podcast is going to get claimed on.
I hope
It's
not.
4 minutes of instrumental.
Hey. Let them claim 4 minutes of instrumental. Maybe Rivers Cuomo's will see it and be like, I'm advocating for you.
But it was released on
You're fine.
it was released on a website. This ain't owned by Toei Animation, Fuji TV, or Akira Toriyama.
Dang.
There ain't no official release.
Yeah.
I mean, it might.
Oh, there's a train.
Hey! No.
Where'd that train come from? That was crazy. I was tripping balls for a second.
I guess they're like, let's just change things up for a second. Here's a train.
Yeah.
Back to your previously scheduled riffing.
Back to Weezer.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being at the show and that's like projected on a wall and being like, whoa, train! And
Chugga, chugga.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Like, it's Thomas the Tank Engine kind of excitement. And, like, that same person goes to a show nowadays and there's lasers beaming into their eyes and they're like, whoa, I'll still never forget that train at that Weezer show. Man, that was some thematics.
It's funny to watch this video that's like a year before they released this album, because it's like he's playing the lead guitar differently than like you hear on the album, and they would go back and play Blue Album and Pinkerton live like in their entirety, like a bunch of years later in the 2010s, and like they became like able to mimic the note for note basically what's done on the album. But I think I remembered reading in the past that like they were, you know, like just sort of like riffing and like just like playing it, like every time they played it differently. The song would be different length. It could vary from being 5 minutes long to being 12 minutes long. And so I always thought that was a cool example of that song, especially in that time period.
If I was a big old band and was rich and could make any kind of show that I want to do, what I would do is I would get a really cheap overhead, make the lights really low, and then have somebody draw stuff as I'm performing and have it projected on the screen instead of having a big old...
Yeah. And instead of having the train set?
Yeah, instead of having the train set. Now I want something really simplistic, like a big old overhead.
You just want light bright?
Colored markers, you better believe it, by the bounty. All over the place.
You just have like a Twitch stream of people playing Jackbox games behind you.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
And like the audience joins in. And like, are you paying attention to me?
My eyes are up here.
Down here. All right, so like I was mentioning before, Rivers from Weezer is especially in this time period, had this thing where it's like he wants to be a rock star, but like can't even conduct an interview.
Dang, he literally can't even.
He literally can't even.
Oh my god!
I think this actually might be one of the better ones. It's like it's interesting to see the quality of the journalists try and crack the enigma. So I don't remember if that's this one or not, but we shall see.
Dang.
It's pretty noisy, isn't it? Trying to block out the noise. A bit of a tune with the Rivers from Weezer.
Oh. I wish I was dead.
Damn.
Are you feeling alright?
It's the Australian.
I think that's my default look. You're a low-key kind of dude.
Low key.
Yeah.
It seems like you like Marvel's low key.
Your chosen profession. Hasn't seemed to hold me back. It doesn't hold you back. Do you are you a Jekyll and Hyde kind of vibe and you get on stage and become a different person? No, I'm the exact same person.
Yeah, I guess at least their bassist jumps around and stuff. He's had some crazy different looks throughout Weezer's run too. He's grown his hair long again. He has beard sometimes. He had that dad stash around for a while.
Mustache ride. Whoa!
Coming to your mind ever? We used to get all this hate mail from...
They just moved the camera down so he's forced to look at it.
Yeah. Oh, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. He's so personable now.
Yeah. That's why he's a little happier now. He's like, hey, you like that? I fucking moved the camera.
Geniuses.
What's been happening? I don't know if you keep up on it. Do you hear that Michael Stipe has mooned Bob Dole? No, I didn't hear that either.
Bob Dole got mooned.
Bob Dole.
News, you're
Bob
a
Dole.
Bob Dole fan, or would that news actually...
I do like bananas myself.
I'm pretty oblivious to
Dole bananas?
Bob Dole and Michael Stipe. I've been asking people today, are there any bands here that you don't really like that you'd think about maybe mooning? I don't know, Bob Dole seems like a pretty easy target. What kind of stuff interesting? Bob Dole. What the hell's going on?
They're like trying to instigate him and get some personality out of it, and it's impossible.
My love life pretty much takes up all my thoughts and interests, and then writing songs about it.
Is that the same clip? It just occurred to me. I guess we could skip back to the interview if you're guys gonna show half the song.
Or Buddy Holly. Probably
That's fine.
Buddy Holly. And it's like, as we can hear now,
Oi.
the kids are chanting along to a single. Does that bug you? That people come and see you, just for one song they may have seen on MTV?
Wow, what a dick.
I think the majority of people at Weezer shows know every single word on both our albums by heart, and they sing along to every word. At these festivals, it's a little different.
You kind of stress about, beforehand about whether the crowd will go, yeah, when you come out, or you kind of not worry about that.
No, I'm pretty oblivious to the crowd. I just drink and play and stay in my own world.
You just drink and play and stay in your own world.
Yeah.
Do you ever read comics?
Yeah, I love comics, actually.
Do you ever read Hate Magazine?
No, I read 8 Ball, Optic Nerve, Peep Show, Underwater,
Peep Show.
Yummy Fur.
Ooh.
These are American underground comics.
Did you ever finish like a velvet glove cast in iron?
Oh yeah, it's the greatest.
I've never finished that.
See, yeah, this is where he's like found something to relate to him on.
Well, it's been published as a book now. You can get it as
Eye contact.
It's really.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I will honor you.
Yeah. He got him.
To do some artwork. For
Got him.
of ours.
Why don't you look into my eyes when we make love?
Now
I
we're
always
going
do.
to
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Called El Scorcho.
I got that strong eye contact. Monkeys into somebody's soul. Ah! Whew. Got scared for a second. Thought,
You saw a VHS tape again?
yeah.
Yeah. God, if I learned anything from this episode,
Oh my God, Kramer?
it's like a complete pixel. That's Kramer. How's it going, Jerry? Okay.
You're very welcome. A very special guest who is
Oh, that's not Kramer. He's British.
delivered. Please make welcome River.
Riva? I don't even know his name.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, Riva.
I'm going to take a piss.
Are you like actually waiting?
He's got the same pose.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, man.
I'm surprised he doesn't have, like, crippling neck issues from how
Yeah, right.
he is all
Yeah.
the time.
It's like, are you a surgeon? Like, no.
Hi.
That's how you stand if you stepped in shit and you're waiting to check your shoe.
Here. Yes.
I haven't gotten a chance yet, but I'm gonna stare at my shoe and wonder, does everyone else smell this shit?
Drink enough Jaeger, mate.
Maybe if I keep staring at it, no one will pay attention to that fact that I stepped in shit.
Formed in LA on 14th of February.
What? I smell that smell, too. That's why I was looking down. I'm wondering where it's coming from.
Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Was it just a blokey thing that you were doing?
Oh,
Band?
He's probably checking out the size of his dick.
yeah, probably. He's probably trying to keep it in check. He doesn't want to look at people, otherwise he, like, snaps from
Seems like the night.
half mast to full full on. Rocket to the moon. Yeah.
Word from LA.
Do you miss those hairdos from this time
The
period?
spiky hair.
Yeah.
I miss it.
The sugar rays of it all.
Yeah, come, my lady. Come, my lady.
Oh, yeah. You're my butterfly. Sugar
baby.
ray, baby.
Yeah, wow. Is it
The frosted tips. Love the frosted tips.
Did you ever have frosted tips?
Yes. Well, actually, I had highlights. I had highlights when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get highlights at least once a year.
I really wanted to do it at one point, and you know why my parents wouldn't let me?
Plus, it would be too sexy.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
They're like, it's like I can't be attracted to my own child. No,
Oh my God!
it was because
Oh, no.
I said you couldn't be. I'm trying to cancel me, Matt. You're the one making a big deal. Anyways,
But why wouldn't they let you get highlights or frosted tips?
I don't even want to answer that because it was too expensive.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
everything is the
You get like a $5 box at the CVS.
To be fair,
Oh, you had-
I feel bad to be a journalist when the guy that you're interviewing gives you absolutely nothing. It's like it's no fault on anyone because I'm sure the record labels like kicks you out there to like promote your shit, and he was like, "I'm literally incapable."
I don't know. It looks like you gave him a palm of flowers.
As soon as we came,
It's like you got a bunch of daisies in his hand. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you see those things? They were moving around every time Rivers was talking. I feel like he was holding on to flowers. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oi, Here's some flowers. Would you like to go to Aragorn after this? Here's my petticoat.
I'd like to go to Aragorn, the Lord of the Rings character.
Aragorn.
Well, I think we've sort of reached the end.
What? We've already gone through a ton of Wheezy, and we're hitting the end just now.
Yeah, I could remove my horse head
Oh my god!
and
All right.
and actually go and live the rest of my life now. As a simple life.
Are you still going to eat all those oats and hay? Grains?
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to let that shit go to waste. It's good stuff.
Sugar cube?
Will my head get chopped off?
No.
I think my head's going to get...
Sugar cube?
Tell me when my head's getting chopped off.
Yeah.
Sugar cube?
Oh, it's chopped off.
Oh my god! You promised me!
Oh my god, you're like Ted Stark.
Ned Stark. Ned Stark?
Ned Stark, Fred Stark, Stark. Ooh.
The bear. Ted Stark.
Yeah.
You guys, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Live and Let Jive, circa 1994 to 96 Wheeze.
Hell yeah. Which band would you dress up like a horse and sneak into their concert for? I don't know. Throw it in the comments.
The only way is to dress up like a horse.
Dress up like a horse. Or maybe something from Scooby-Doo.
Something from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
As always, you could, if there's any other musical artists you'd like to hear us talk about in future episodes, feel free to leave it in a comment. You could join the SPACEZAMBONIE Discord.
yeah, you
and
throw it
just,
in there.
Yeah, just there's lots of fun conversations and endless meme battles happening in there too.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, you like memes? Join the Discord.
No
Don't like
shortage.
memes? Ding the bell. Throw it in the comments. Whatever. Who cares? Go follow our Instagram. We're all over the place. Hey,
And go listen to Pseudo Adults
Terracotta.
podcast too.
yeah. Let's pseudo it.
And all the other amazing SPACEZAMBONIE podcasts too.
Please.
Back in my day,
Please.
nostalgia critique.
Please.
Now I'm on the spot. Food for thoughts.
Yes.
The SPACEZAMBONIE podcast.
Yes. And we stream every Tuesday and Friday.
That's right. Yeah, they have really good video game streams, and I'm always bothering them.
No. It's a delight. We love interacting with people. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you leave a comment, they're gonna read it, even if it means Super Mario falls off the stage, like
Yeah.
when they're like 9/10 done with it.
And then we shout the naughty words.
The Mike Ehrmantraut voice.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We'll catch you on the next episode.
We'll get you on the flippy flop.
Rock on, okay?
All right. Peace out.
Weeze out.